a long time ago, I didn't receive a commission or something like that. A commission is like when someone requests something for you to do. I didn't receive that. But someone did actually ask me to do something before. And it was just a fun little thing, but it kind of overlaps someone else's request. And I didn't really like that person anyway. Not the person that requested it. That was just a random person. Look at my cute little character. I'm gonna watch her spin. Watch. Look. She spins. She is so cute. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. So, continuing on the story. I received a request to do something. And it is in Heartopia. But, like, again, it was overlapping someone else's deal, like what they were doing, and it wasn't like my business, so I didn't get involved with it, and so I never did it. But then I just decided, I think I will do this because it might be a little more fun. So I'm gonna show you what I came up with. I have an original design that I had, and I might put it inside the video later. It's a little bit more explanatory about what I'm talking about, because when we were beta testing, they didn't put a glass ceiling, unfortunately, in the game. So it's kind of like my design's a little bit off, and also they don't have curved stairs because they kept going with this stupid idea that curved stairs were French stairs, and that's not even true. That's not true. Okay, no, that's not true. French stairs are French stairs, and curved stairs are just a freaking curve on an angle. Okay, so we're going to go in, and I'm going to show you what I did. Waiting forever for it to load because I have multiple things running, and I think I'm probably recording at the same time. I hope so. Okay. Surprise! It's the White House. Yeah, I'll stand next sign. I had to put it there because I was gonna originally like have it be one of those play party things, but it's a little more complicated than that. So these are the parts you all already know. I had to put the bushes up there because the pennants, I think they're called pennants, they don't exactly go with the theme or the White House in general. So, and I'm sorry if it's not super realistic of how many pillars there are. I counted 6, so it looks kind of good. What's missing is that the lower regions right here typically have windows, and it's also shows windows on the picture here on the stairs, but I had to edit that because we can't do that in the game. But this is the part where I really liked. Now, in my original design for the curved stairs, like I tried to make it look like curved stairs with the bushes. So I hope you can like see the visual aspect. But there's also like up there on the roof, like I was saying before, it should be a glass ceiling, but it's not because you can't make a glass ceiling. And that's unfortunate. I could go up and visually show you in the blueprint. I might do that. So I don't know what the inside of the ballroom is supposed to look like. But this ceiling up here, unfortunately, what I really wanted it to be, whether this is a split room situation for a ballroom, which would be nice for open space, because it's great for actual dancing in a ballroom, which is what the rich people need to do, in my opinion, because they haven't been socializing a lot. That's not really nice, but I'd rather be honest. They like to socialize and be around people, and yet they have no opportunities to do so. So, it'd be really great. And then I took like the in my design, I don't know if you could see it. There's a ceiling up here. Sorry. I really wanted to have that space all the way up there. The big square. Not the one on the inside, but the one on the outside. Be completely just glass. Like pew-pew proof. Sorry, I have to make it kid-friendly at least. Pew-pew proof glass so that it could just be like seeable, and then the rich people could see the stars, because I thought it would be really nice. I like this part. When I saw this, I really like this part, because this was my favorite part of the entire design. I thought that it was nice because you could make it into an entryway in either way, I don't know what they were expecting from the front in that way, in those regards, but I don't believe it to be a great entryway for. I mean, it could be great either way. So when you walk in, presentation wise, great. The point of like designing things like this is so you have multiple ways of visual aspects of seeing pretty things. I didn't put a wall. It was discussed about the wall situation, but I didn't like the idea of having a wall be like in between that. I'm not going to explain why. It's a psychology thing. It is a psychology thing, and it is a protection agent as well. See, when you turn the building like this, and then there's a bunch of bushes, that's also a visual protection agent, just from years of experience of stuff. That I also applied it into my merchandising degree. So I don't expect those glass things up there, those windows, to be non-pew-pew proof. I think that would actually be great if it wasn't. In my design, it shows a lot more, even though it's a very, very rough sketch, a lot more elements. So you can't put a stair right there. I'm sorry. I had to just wing it right there. But right here, it's supposed to be when you walk in, there's a protection element. And there's also like a pillar right here. But you can't put the pillar right there. It won't allow you to in this game. So I did my best. And I think it's really cute. I hope you all like it too. Okay, bye.